Welcome to New Arena, a space where athletes share their stories of navigating life beyond sports. This is episode 4 with Makenna Pouengue, a former Division I hooper at Texas Southern University. I took Makenna to Gilly Brew Bar, a coffee shop co-founded by my sister, to discuss athlete identity, life beyond sports, and the lessons she learned along the way.
I'm still trying to figure who exactly I am.
Yeah.
Process. But I've learned who I am not. So I'm not my failures. I'm not, the things that other people say that I should be or say that I'm not doing.
What you gonna order?
What's that matcha ginger thing?
Girl, I forgot, but I know exactly what you're talking about because that's
thing
what
is real
I'm telling you.
good.
This is the one you got to go to every time.
That ginger beer.
What was your earliest memory of playing basketball?
I would have to say just being outside with my dad. Him just teaching me like how to dribble. It was just funny because he African. And his game is soccer and all the things. It's not basketball. And it is funny because he'll be out there trying to tell me what to do. And my mom like, have you ever played? Exactly. And he would always buy those basketball tapes, like on the CDs. And so he'll make us sit down and watch it and like, okay, do what that trainer is telling you to do. And then we go outside and try it. That's definitely my earliest.
That's actually hilarious because my dad is Haitian, so there was none of that. There was like, my dad, can you come rebound for me? That man would kick the soccer ball. The basketball to me like it was a soccer ball. Like, what are we doing here? So I definitely get that aspect of it. So when did it switch from like it being just fun to like a little bit more serious for you?
That would be eighth grade, 8th or 7th grade, when I actually had to play travel ball. But not necessarily like the AAU type thing where you're just playing for trophies. But when it became, what do they call it? Like college, when you have the scouts and stuff.
Oh, scouts, like recruiting period and all that stuff.
When it was more so like that, because it's like, okay, so now we're not playing for trophies. We're playing for scholarship.
None of this playing around. Right. Get your mind right.
Yeah, that's definitely when it switched.
So did you have like an idea of what college would be like while you're like playing?
They glorified it a lot. So my idea of college was, free stuff. Winning, the gear, having fun. But no, that wasn't. I mean, you got free stuff, but and you just weren't thinking about the mental aspect of what it could look like.
Not for sure. Okay, so then like talk more about like that, like what your actual experience was like.
It definitely wasn't what I was expecting it to be like. There were some good things.
Yeah, for sure.
But mentally, I don't think they prepare you enough for it in terms of like, when you go on your visits and everything, they're like, oh yeah, we love you. You're going to do this, this, and this. It's like false promises.
All the false promises.
And then, you get there and it's just like, dang, I'm mentally, I have to get myself together.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
Probably not, then you have to deal with playing time. Maybe you feeling like your coach just doesn't like you anymore. But yeah, just mentally, it's just not what you expect.
Yeah, that's real.
Well, at least that was my experience. That's not everybody's experience.
Yeah, for sure. But I think like for most people, there is like a mental hurdle that you have to go over. Like you said, like when you're playing in high school AAU days, you really just out there hooping, having fun. It's fun. Like, exactly. And then you get to college and it's like, one, you're not the girl no more. And there's a whole bunch of other people there. Like you said, you have to deal with like the coaches and the false promises and realize, okay, like this is real. Like you better get it together.
Yeah.
So for you, like the night of your very last game, what were your emotions like?
Okay, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. All right. I was very upset. I mean, I was sad, but I was more so upset. I can tell you what I want.
Girl, tell me.
Okay.
Girl.
So I just remember my last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was the year that my coach knew that she was not going to renew her contract as the coach.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And so it kind of just felt like she kind of gave up. And then also my teammates were kind of tired of the whole year.
Yeah.
I was the only senior that was playing that had actually stayed from freshman year to senior year.
Oh, wow. The only one?
Yeah, because one of them got hurt.
Okay.
So, like, it was two of us, but one got hurt.
Got you. Okay.
And so I was the only one. And then that was the year that I actually got the most playing time out of my career. And it's just like, so we just gonna be out here not doing that. Because I remember even like, so usually we have walkthrough and stuff like that during the conference tournament.
Yeah.
We have walkthrough. It's pretty serious. We didn't even have a walkthrough that day.
Oh, dang.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
it's like, y'all
crazy.
just gonna give up. Like,
yeah.
So that's why I was kind of upset. Because it's like, I finally got the playing time that I was promised. And then now, since you just know that your job, okay, anyways.
Yeah. We digress.
Right. So yeah, that's kind of my experience with that.
Got you. So it sounds like you were kind of just ready to be.
I didn't want to be done. But it just happened.
It just happened
to
that
be,
way.
Yeah, we gonna be done.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So when did it like finally sit in with you that like your collegiate career was over?
Like my whole basketball
career?
Let's see. I would say probably like my senior year. Because even like when I first came in, I really did want to like go overseas or play professional.
Yeah.
But again, it's like that mental toll. If you don't get over it, it's like it'll kill your dreams of doing that.
Yeah.
And then senior year is kind of just like, let's just be realistic in terms of stats and everything. So that's kind of when it sunk in. And then like even after I graduated and stuff, I kind of still had to get over that hurdle of like, I am where I'm supposed to be.
Got you.
So yeah, senior year.
Makes sense. I think that's when a lot of people really like it sets in like, oh shoot, like the clock is over. Like time is running out.
And it's fine. You know, you'll get over it. You'll find something new.
All right, so let's talk about that a little bit. Like your first year out of college sports when you're done with basketball, what was that like for you?
I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I just went back to school. Because I'm thinking, all right, school will make me a little bit more money. This basketball thing didn't pan out. So let's just go back to school and, try to figure out where I can put my foot in the door in terms of like, career and stuff like that.
Got you. So you immediately went back to school.
Yeah. Well, I actually, so in college, I was my senior year as a basketball player, like as a player. Yeah. I started as a grad student. And so I kind of continued that after I left.
Okay. Got
Texas.
you. Okay. Makes sense. So then when was the moment for you, or did you ever have a moment where it was you know how you have the saying like, welcome to the WNBA moment or whatnot? Like, what was that welcome to real life moment for you?
I don't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning no more for practice. It's like, you know how like your body get used to something and then, you just kind of wake up at that time like, oh, I don't have to go anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, just coming out of that routine kind of was like, welcome to life. You're not on the routine of college basketball anymore. You have to figure out your own new routine.
Yeah, for sure. Because with basketball, college basketball, it's 5 a.m., 7 a.m. You have things closed. I'm not closed. School.
Right. I mean, you get that too, but.
And you have these things, and then when you're done, it's, okay, like you said, like, okay, just wake up, do this, do that. Just learning a different aspect.
Yep.
What were some things like from your collegiate experience that you think has helped you now in the real world?
Be mentally strong. I mean, your mind is like always going to assume the worst, but really it's probably not even that deep.
Yeah.
So just keep going every day. You know, if something feels like a failure, learn from it. And yeah, your life isn't over. I mean, you know, so much can happen.
It can happen. Yeah. Did you feel comfortable talking about your skills like outside of the sports environment?
I think I felt comfortable.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like my school, I feel like they prepared us pretty well for it.
Okay, that's good.
I just remember, well, at least, okay, so I have a degree in business, well, finance.
Yeah. Nice.
And the business school made it a point to like make sure that you present yourself well.
Okay, gotcha.
And do like practice interviews.
Oh, wow.
So that was just like I don't know if they did that in each like school in the college.
Okay.
But the business school kind of prepared you for that.
With talking to other athletes, a lot of them talked about not really feeling prepared. So the fact that like you felt confident and prepared for like interviews and all that stuff, that's good.
I don't think those resources came from the athletic department. I mean, they did have, you know, if you needed help with writing up your resume, but like doing like practice interviews or like giving you questions to kind of think of when you go out on those interviews, that wasn't given. Yeah. But it would have been nice to have, you know, maybe like, you know, how they make us have those compliance meetings. Yeah. Having a meeting for those things would be great.
Yeah, for sure.
Going into school, like the money thing was on my mind. Like I wanted to get a degree where money would be guaranteed, right? Yeah. But at the same time, honestly, I didn't want to have a job. Let me just put it. Like I really didn't want to work corporate. So my family has a business. So I kind of knew that that's where I was going to be stepping into.
Got you.
So, I mean, I did go on interviews and do all the things, but it really didn't, I guess I didn't have that pressure on me because it wasn't something that I knew that I wanted to do or had to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So that's kind of why I went back to school.
Got you.
And then in me going to school, I figured that I really did want to be in the family business.
Okay, gotcha.
But like being in school and preparing for like the interviews and things like that, it stressed me out because I knew I didn't want to be in a 9-to-5.
Got you. Okay.
But I was, you know, doing the interviews and doing all the things, like presenting myself to talk about my strengths and my weaknesses, the things that I could offer. Yeah. I feel like I was prepared for that through school, preparing me for that.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. And like the skills that you mentioned, like while you were playing like basketball, did you see or talk about some of the skills that you had or developed during basketball in like the interviews and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, for sure. I used that as what do you call it? Like just my bread and butter.
Got you.
You know, to hold on with the conversation, and then especially being a filler in my resume. Because, you know, coming out of college, you don't really got too much to say. And then being an athlete, you don't really have time for internships. Well, at least I didn't at my school. Having that on my resume, and then also being able to express that in their interview. And, you know, because when they ask you that question, how are you as a team player? Oh, well, let me tell you.
Yeah, let me tell you about it.
So, yeah, that helped.
Okay, got you. So any advice you would give current collegiate athletes about just the transition in general?
Don't let your performance in your sport identify you. So whether your performance is good or bad, you're having a good season, whatever, bad season, don't let that be your identity. Because you can fall into a trap of like, oh, I didn't do so well this season, or, you know, I'm not getting the playing time that I want. And then, you know, then that's when you go into this whole depression thing. And so, yeah, just don't let your performance become your identity.
Not letting your sport take over you and become all of that you are. Can you kind of speak more about that and like your experience with that?
Okay. So you say I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lay it out.
So for me, college was definitely the time that I really was able to build my faith. And going through what I went through mentally, that's just something that I really had to learn.
Gotcha.
Was like, okay, I'm not getting the playing time that I thought I was gonna get.
Yeah.
I feel like my coach don't like me, you know, all the things. Yeah. And I started to like let that dwindle in me and like made me feel like, is there something wrong with me? Like, you know, and then it just kind of put me in this like depression spiral. So really, it was really like my faith that kind of kept me anchored throughout the whole 4 years.
Wow, yeah.
And just being able to re-identify myself away from my performance that clearly I wasn't able to perform because I wasn't on the court. So it's like, who am I? Yeah. And so I had 4 years to learn that.
Yeah. That's real. And like, I like the re-identifying yourself. When you were done with your sport, did you find it, were you already at that point where you have re-identified yourself, or were you still kind of figuring that out?
I feel like I'm still trying to figure that out. But the biggest lesson I've learned is like the things that I do are not the things that I am. So
that's good right there.
I'm still trying to figure who exactly I am.
It's
a process. But I've learned who I am not. So I'm not my failures. I am not, you know, the things that other people say that I should be or say that I'm not doing. You know, so that's part of it. But I definitely learned that in college.
Yeah, for sure. And that who I am not, like, that's good because I think we try to figure out like who we are, right? Like this whole time we're trying to figure out who we are. And sometimes that's harder. Yeah. So like you mentioned, like, okay, let's start with, okay, I know I am not this.
Correct.
And then
it's a lot easier to
it's a lot easier.
figure that out.
So I really like that. That was good. That was good. You mentioned how throughout your 4 years you felt depressed. How were you able to really get out of that?
God. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
All the time. No, for real though. It was definitely God. Like I said, college was really that time where I really went in with my faith. Because I didn't really have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So like, where else was I going to turn? I mean, you could turn to other things, but for me, it was just definitely my faith that got me out of it, or not even out of it. It just helped me go another day.
Yeah, manage through it.
Yeah, help me go another day.
Yeah.
You know, so, and it also encouraged some of my teammates because they're like, I see what you're going through, but at the same time, you know, you still like this joyful and fun person to be around. So
yeah. And I've talked about this a lot, but just like you mentioned, faith, like having God in your life and having that your identity, like my identity is in Christ, has helped you. It's helped me a lot. So it's definitely an anchor
for sure
that I needed. All right, so last question for you. Kind of touched upon it briefly, but who is Makenna Pouengue now? What are you passionate about? Where is your new arena, or are you still on the journey of figuring it out?
I don't know. Okay, like I said, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Cause like, yeah, we're still trying to figure it out. New arena is definitely just trying to build career.
Okay. Yeah.
And when I say career, business.
Nice.
Like I said, I wasn't trying to do 9 to 5. So just trying to get outside of myself to try new things.
Gotcha.
And not necessarily just random things, but just try the things that are, you know, in my heart.
Okay.
Of,
nice.
You know, wanting to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
That's good. I like it.
Okay.
So whether you're still playing or in transition, your next arena starts here. Link in my bio. We out. Bye. All right. Not you walking it like that. Not you walking it like that.
Personality.
That's true.
You gonna have music over it, or are they gonna hear us talking going in?